got diverted to the Colorado Springs airport say the airline abandoned them right here with no options to get their intended destination in Denver. This afternoon, the airlines offered a couple $100 of compensation, but passengers still say what happened, it's not right. Bill Folsom looks into what happened.
Storms, hail, and lightning.
They ended up saying they were going to Colorado Springs. 30 or 40 minutes later, we landed.
Violent weather in Denver forcing the passengers from a Frontier flight to land in Colorado Springs. Close to a half dozen other planes did the same. The other airlines either got passengers to DIA or got them places to stay overnight.
They said they timed out, the pilots timed out.
There's no transportation being provided.
The Frontier crew had passed FAA rules for the amount of time they're allowed to fly. The passenger rights rule says you can't keep people on a parked plane more than 3 hours. It also kicked in.
The captain came on and said that they were going to start taking people off and that there was nowhere to put them, nowhere to go. And so basically they escorted us through the tarmac, and we were standing in a parking lot for an hour.
They're just saying, contact info at reservations at Frontier. Like they're just giving an email, not even a number to call. So it's ridiculous.
When an airline does not operate out of the main airport and they make an unscheduled stop here in Colorado Springs, the standard is to come here to the Jet Center. There are some airlines that have a contract for those contingencies. In this case, there was no agreement. Frontier ended service to Colorado Springs a few months back. The airport had no obligation, but did scramble a shuttle to get passengers to the main airport.
It makes travel affordable to a lot of us, and we love to travel.
This traveler flies Frontier often, knowing there are issues that come with a budget airline. In this case, she has questions about passenger rights.
Leaving a plane load of people on a tarmac at 3 o'clock in the morning and kind of letting them fend for themselves, that's not right.
Frontier sent a statement later in the day saying they're giving passengers a $100 flight voucher and another $100 voucher for travel from Colorado Springs to Denver. A check of the Uber and Lyft app shows an estimate for getting from Colorado Springs up to DIA anywhere from $115 up to $180. We also spoke with rideshare drivers. They say you could probably get closer to that $100 in the middle of the night. They also say you're not going to have very much luck finding a driver. Passengers say more needs to happen to hold the airline accountable. In Colorado Springs, Bill Folsom, News 5.
Colorado's severe weather shows why agreements for unplanned landings are important. Now, this Springs airport tells us they have had 255 flights diverted from Denver so far this year. At this time last year, they had 100.